Hello and welcome to episode 21. 21. Big age in the UK. We are on our East Coast mainline map, which is kind of doubling up as a Midlands mainline map right now. I've done a lot of work, if you consider Fields being a lot of work. Also did another double viaduct, looking a bit better. Something is going to happen very, very shortly. If you look towards the top of the screen. So there we go. It's the Class 37 by Kilocans. You've done a lot of work around this era, Kilocans, and it's amazing. I mean, these are going to have to go in, right? They're going to have to go in. We don't have Class 55 Deltics for the East Coast Main Line, but these will do. These guys are going to be that. They're going to be our version of the Deltics, and they're also going to run our freight too. So that's going to be this episode, I think. We're going to mess around with some more trains again. I hope that's okay with everyone. That's why I did this scenery. We've got it all in. That's all we need. Train pulling out of Bedford, which I did a little change here, rerouting the tracks. It's a little more realistic and closer to how it goes. Ignore that. I did change the freight lines to try and hopefully get them a little more efficient. Even though we're not worrying about it, I would like to get rid of that. I mean, it's going to be hard because of how the game mechanics work with what we're doing. We have a little tunnel there, the trees, and this is kind of accurate above here. And we have the double bridges now, and also a double tunnel bridge. Well, it's a double bridge, rail bridge, and then a double road bridge. This is the tunnel. That's a tunnel itself. This is a bridge, just a rail bridge, not a tunnel. So here we go. We are ready. I want to save it right there. I know we've only just started, but we've got the Class 37s right in there. And that's what I wanted. Alright, we are saved. There is no turning back. Should we get these in? I want to get these Deltics. Not Deltics, sorry, Class 37s. We don't have Deltics. This will be our first contender, right? I mean, it's a shame to get rid of these. I think we'll move this guy up or down south and let him run a line down there. But I want you. Let's have these as green, otherwise we're not going to really use the green. So here we go. Get rid of you. We want locomotives, please. I could mix to diesel, but I just want to check something. Power. 3.3k. Active effort. Nearly 40k. What are you doing? Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Tractive effort is a lot better, so clearly geared towards freight. Is that right? You want your tractive effort to be the pulling power, and then your power to be the acceleration. Yeah, they're not going to get away too fast, are they? They're actually slower than these. I don't know. They're going to pull this a lot easier. So I think we're good, and I want this as BR green. So on you go. How we doing? Slightly shorter. I mean, we could double them up. That is a possibility. We'll see how they. Let's change him. We'll see how they deal with that. And let's change. Where's our other freight line going up? There we go. Oh, he's just pulled away. We could turn him around, but we're not going to. I want the passenger lines to be the. Oops. Yep, just a consist of wagons. How we do that? Let's add you on. Replace now. Let's remember to do that. Yeah, I want the BR Blue to be operating what our Mallard is currently running, and then I want to change the Mallard to operate kind of a whole train service that skips Peterborough, believe it or not. We just want to kind of represent the Grand Central train. Might as well. I don't want to get rid of the Mallard just yet. Maybe towards 66 we'll replace him with a... Oh, it's good. We're going to miss you. Goodbye. But you have to be replaced. It has to be done. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So we'll bring these back in. We'll operate kind of a Grand Central. But first, which one do we want to look at first? Let's play. Let's see who's coming towards the station. I believe that one is right. This Mallard we had down here. Yes. Here we go. Let's follow him to Peterborough. I mean, it's going to be sad to see him go. Also, there's been another update to the beta branch of Transport Fever by Urban Games. And, oh, look what we've got on. I don't want that. Turn that off. And the garbage collection, vastly improved when I checked. That is something I'm going to keep an eye on, but it's looking a lot better. It's like a fraction of a second pause now, as opposed to like a couple of seconds. So good job on that, Urban Games. If that stays that way, that is more than acceptable for a game like this. There it is. That was it. That was our garbage collection. Right, I'm a lot happier. And I'm going to be... Well, Killer Cans is going to be static because he loves these. So here we go. And it didn't crash, so that's a good start. Yes! What a beautiful sound. There goes our Class 37 hauling Mark 1 coaches. Sounds amazing. I'm a terrible train spotter, aren't I? I should have swung round and followed it. There it goes. You know what else he fixed? I know there's a lot of people that... Look at this. Let's follow him for a bit. Oh, look at that. And you can see the fan spinning there. Sound like a tractor. I believe that's their nickname as well. Tractors, because of how they sound. Obviously we're not going to get much speed out of these, but we don't care. They look amazing. You need to be a Deltic though, sir. I mean, they're so close. It's almost a Deltic. I'll be having train enthusiasts saying, no, it's not. It's not even close. Just because it's got chubby noses, it's not a Deltic. Oh! Guess who fixed the camera? I did read up on that he fixed it a while back, I believe. Well, obviously not. I had a drink of tea. You've got to have a drink of tea when it's time to play with trains. See, we've got a little stutter there. I think possibly what they've done is they spread out the garbage collection, and I'm happier than that with that. Sorry. It's kind of loud, isn't it? It's good though that they are loud. So what sort of speed are we looking at here? Not bad. I mean, they only go maximum. I think we'll keep that guy on, and then we'll have is it an A7? No, but Class 7. I'm terrible at remembering the name of that train. Standard class 7. What are we getting up to here? 83? 84? I mean, if we can max out... Oh God. I believe they do like 89, so... We do have a good run to Stevenage. Obviously the Deltics could do 100. Probably more powerful too. Alright, I like that. And off he goes. Into the distance. Is that the last of a Mallard coming here? And then a Mallard. Passing through. Right, I don't want to get rid of the Mallards. So shall we set up a what would effectively be kind of Grand Central trains? We need a new line. It'll be black. Grand Central. DC. Hull to London. King's Cross. There we go. Alright, let's get this built, shall we? Start here. For now, I want you to go via this fast line. Obviously, nothing's going to happen just yet. We'll connect you to... You don't stop there, do you? So you're going to go all the way... Where are you, Stevenage? Is this Stevenage? I want to say that's Stevenage. I think it is. Yes. Alright, and then we want to go to King's Cross, find a spare platform. Beautiful. And then we'll sort out the pathing in a second. Don't need all these on. And then back to Stevenage. And then no one's probably going to use this in the game. However, we do want it in there. I just want to see the Mallards running for a little bit longer. Then back here. And then finally up to there. Alright. We have our whole trains. Now we need to make sure it's a fast service. It stays on the... Doesn't start wiggling around. As soon as we find something, we'll add a waypoint in. Looking good so far. Apart from there. See? Knew it. Knew it. So after there, to here, keep you on the straight and narrow. Oh, that's not a thing. Oh, there's a class 37. You're going to be joined by some Mallards. That's a sound I'm familiar with. Love it. You'll see he is using the bypass fast line. That I like. So that would be after Stevenage. Let's just make sure, right? Grantham. Now, what are you doing up here? This looks good. So far, so good. Little stutter, not nearly as terrible as it used to be. Now, if I remember correctly, we had some problems here where they have a habit of doing... Here, there it is. So after Stamford... This is right. It's this way, so it's coming back from Stevenage. You need to hit there. That keep you straight? Yes. Okay, that should be that. You may need to keep an eye on this over time. Okay, avoiding there. That you don't want to be doing. So Stevenage. Want to be going... Oop, missed it. There. Alright. You're still staying fast. No one's... I know no one's going to use it, but we can look at it like a charter service or something. Still going good. Probably have some problem just here. Where's this? That'll be after that, right? We just need to keep you on the fast line. So, if you use that, would that be right? I think it will. I think that keeps you on. No swapping tracks. No switching. Nope. Brilliant. And then, no, you're not going into that platform, are you? Sir. No, you're not. It will be the first one. You need to be in platform 4. Perfect. Okay. Still looking good across the viaduct. Viaducts. We know those. We also know that I'm a bit slow at doing them. I think they're worth it. Very, very British. Well, I guess they kind of... I believe America has a lot of viaducts too. I don't know about mainland Europe, what you guys have. Viaduct, what? Oh dear. This isn't good. This is after Stevenage. You need to go on here. And then use you. After King's Cross, you're going to need to come this way, please. Thank you, sir. Alright. Then I don't know what you're doing there, but that is not what I want you to do. I mean, you're going through okay, but then... Oh, it's because it's a shortcut to you, isn't it? Not a shortcut. So this is... There? Would that be right? Yep. I don't think we've got any problems. Oh, it shows you all on here, isn't it? It's fancy now. Okay, this is fine. We're going using the fast line. I think we've got it. Yep, we got it. We're safe to use that. Let's get you out of Hornsey Depot. Since they're not technically real trains, well, I mean they are real trains, we're not going to have them as Mallard. We're going to have them that colour. To represent whole trains. Grand Central. And we'll use... I don't think you can colour any of these, so it doesn't really matter. But we'll have red on you. 1, 2, 3... Brake car. And one of these. Now, as I've mentioned, I am recording these in advance, so if someone's mentioned in the comments about this consist being wrong, once I'm back to recording normally and the storms have passed, which might not be for a while, but when I get round to that section of the comments, I'll... how many are we going to need? If we run 4, I think that'll be enough. Right. Yeah, I'll... I do read your comments, and I do like to reply. Did it cut? Oh, he looks amazing in black. Wow. Only had black coaches with it. And red works well. And what is Grand Central? Like black and orange? Like a thin orange stripe? There we go. I like the look of those. So busy. I don't mind this judderiness that's going on, coming out the depot. That going over switches is not the most fluid of motions usually. If you have a look at any of the YouTube videos out there where they're like train spotters, especially out of Huntingdon or Peterborough, the amount of swaying and rocking that the trains go through when they go over the switches Makes that look tame that's happening there. It really does. Alright, this won't look pretty for a while. We're going to have a bit of a backlog. Oh, it's loud. It does look really good in black. From what you can see. Can't see anything now. We don't have the greatest amount of steam trains. I still don't know whether to put him as a Deltic, you know. Since we have the Mallards on. I'm going to do it, guys. I'm going to make him a Deltic, I think. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it, and eventually there'll be a comment whether you want... What is he? Is he he's a flying He's a flying Scotsman. He's not even the A7. I mean, okay, stop calling it an A7. Oh, there comes class 37. No, standard class 7. I thought that was, but it's not. It's a flying Scotsman, which does operate up and down there. Should we leave him on? Leave a comment below on whether you want to leave a flying Scotsman operating for a while. We've got a good mix of trains now. This will all tidy up once they start moving. I think 4 might be too much. I might reduce it to 3 at some point. It's very busy now. I don't know what's going on here, but that's not how you do. No. Don't like that. You're going to keep doing it. I know you are. I don't know whether we can kind of force him not to. It's about time we had a look at how terrible things are around the world. Oh, that's different. Don't need it like that. Turn off modify terrain. I'm wondering if putting this in like a little brick wall, like so. Where's the angle, distance? Oh yeah, you use it here. Wish it didn't squish the texture down, but nothing special. I just want to see if it stops it. Ooh. I say nothing special, but I want it slightly better than that. But not by much. How's that? That looks alright. Even if everything is squished. Will that stop him building a stupid road? Let's hope so. Kinda looks alright from a distance. I feel the game's louder. Or is it just all these diesels we have now? What are you waiting for? Okay. It looks amazing. Going off on the branch line towards Letchworth Garden City, which we have just... Is that Letchworth? Yes, it is. What are you building around here? Are you ruining my scenery? That's not good. Don't think you're going to get under there. Or are you? You might do. I mean, if he does, it's not terrible, is it? I think that's a bit low, though. Ooh. Well, here he comes. See how close he gets. Taking bets. Is he gonna Maybe... Is he just going to sneak under there? That is perfect. I couldn't have done it better myself. Good job, game. That's alright, isn't it? Oh, look at them building as well. This looks quite busy. Look at everybody sitting in. I love this touch. I mean, unnecessary? Possibly. Do I love it? Yes. Do I want them to get rid of it for better performance? No, I don't. Good job, Urban. Keep it in. Don't listen to people that say take them out. This is getting big. What are you building? More residents. That. I don't know whether you've ever seen... I probably showed you a couple of times. Ooh! While we're here... This is lacking a bit. I'll leave a in the description I'll leave a link to what I'm about to show you, and obviously Killicans is class 37, so you can have a play with those yourself. However, JK, I believe it's JK, did these, and they look pretty cool. I like these a lot. It even gives you your own little station, which I like. So you can have it kind of sitting in here, even though it's not a station. And I like that. I like being able to do that. There we go. So you can have that in there. It looks like you've made a freight station, but you haven't. What else can we have in there? Little shed. Sheds work. Maybe that's the maintenance guys going there for lunch or changing. These there. There we go. There's a bit more going on. Ah, I'll leave you get a nice little selection. And I'll leave what's this one? This one looks good. Alright, let's not get carried away. But yeah, I'll leave a link for that too. So, what are we going to do now? We've brought in the... We're full on into diesel era now, that's for sure. And it's sounding great. And looking great. This would be representing a sprinter of sorts. We are going to have sprinters. I guess we should go and have a look at Bedford. And decide what we're going to do with Bedford. See, we've got these guys. They're still class 7s. I didn't say A7. Look at me go. Okay, so I proceeded to then say A7, but I didn't call them A7s. Defending myself. A crazy junction right there. I would like to get some freight running down here. We can leave these guys on here for now. I kind of feel like these don't stop here. I feel like they stop this side. No, they might stop there. I think they'd be on this platform technically. Which they can get to. Yeah, from here. They could get over to there. But I actually feel like they go that way. In fact, I'm kind of confident that's where they go. You know, this is going to be tricky to fit all this in. There is a depot down here too, which we'll have about here. How far are we from Flitwick, which is where we'll be heading? Oh, what's going on here? Look at that elevation. How do we handle that? Oh, that's going to be tricky too. Bedford's not going to be happy with me. They spent ages building up here. Look, they... What have we got? Yeah, there was only like a handful of... It's going to have to be done. Just pause this a second. You're all going to hate me for this, but Bye. It's got to be done. Has to be done. I'm a little sad. But let's keep you flat. I'm going to need you flat. I want to start bringing this out. And this kind of loops around and they join up eventually. Swinging round here. Because once we've got this in place, then they'll stop building there, you see. So if we can get that in, I'll be happy. We're good. We're going to have to fit the depot in as well. On. Snag on. That's it, right? There we go. Alright. Looking good. I mean, I'm quite sad about Bedford being destroyed, but has to be done. Now, I'm going to have to stay straight for a moment. And I just want this to come round and represent our branch line, which will be quite short and be operated with sprinters. You're obviously going to have to... You're going to have to come down a touch, aren't you? I don't know how far out you should go. Not pretty. But we do need to put these in. Like... Oh. Why did I start this? I feel like this is a bad idea. No, we're going to stop it. We're going to do it. Do we have it? Because we can't have triples, so we're going to have to make up our own. I believe this is double track. It does then go down to single. There we go. There's a truck. I bet you heard that one. How are we going to do this? Not pretty, is it? Maybe there. Got to figure out how that's going to go. Is this just going to be a mess? It's just going to be a whole bunch of switches. Will that go over like that? No, it won't. Will it go over? We'll go over that way, but will it do what I want it to do? Not really. Kind of works. I don't like it. Flatten that area out though. Are we on the straight and level here? Yeah. Alright, so that's that one in. We're going to need one. Be straight. One there. Possibly one there too. Won't go too far out. Like I said, we only need a representation of what's going on out here. Too much curvature, eh? Probably. They serve no practical purpose other than looks. And at the moment it doesn't look great. And hopefully I'll rectify that at some point. I would imagine the residents of Bedford are wondering what I'm doing. Or why I even did it. Since it serves no purpose. And I say to you, I don't know why I did it. I apologize. Alright, so far so good. Can we sneak in there? No. Can we sneak? That kind of looks okay. Don't want it all perfect. It's a mess. Yes, I agree. Does it kind of represent what's going on over here? Let's hope so. It does. It kind of works, right? These would be the sidings. Further on that one. And then we've got need that straight actually. Need this to go. How's it looking? Alright. Kind of works. Only going to be a small station. All saved. Now, I had a quick look at the map. And I'm quite happy with how it's going. And we don't need anything spectacular for this little station. And it's a single platform for Bedford St. John's. But I would like it to be modern. So we might be limited for what we can use here. I guess we can just go with this guy. Have him here for now. Not with all that stuff. It will have. No, it won't. That's diesel. I actually want this to be. It's only going to run sprinters. We can go quite short here. And it is kind of that small. In comparison to everything else. So that's what we're going with. We don't have a... Oh, wrong side. Roof length. 25%. 50%. Probably makes a little difference at this size. Was I changing the wrong... Yeah, I was changing the wrong thing. 50%. Like that. There we go. I like that. Now we need to get rid of all these. Don't have all those. Now we're going to need to put a fence in the ground for a bit. Green. Might have these as yellow actually. Ooh, they're a bit garish. Why not? Probably not what they are. No, let's have them. Green looks better. Alright. So that's that. Not connected to anything just yet. But it will be. Have a road here. And we'll connect you up eventually. Oh, he doesn't like that, does it? Because of that. We are also going to have more bridges. For now, we need this. See why. This needs to stay down. 40 works. As we're going to swing round. We need to go under this somehow. We might get away with it. We might. No, it's on a gradient, but sometimes it works. I have a switch on a gradient. Now, are we going to get up? Oh, we probably are. I'll be liking this if we do get away with this. Yeah, More Bedford destruction. Apologies. I think we're good. I don't know what this would be. I'm gonna have a cheeky look at the map. But I had to look. It's actually a girder bridge. So we can do that, can't we? Gonna be too low. Oh, perfect. I think we got it. It technically has a little girders in the middle too. I don't know whether we can recreate that. And we've got this one. It's about right. Surprisingly. Not very pretty. We'll just do that for now as a placeholder. I just needed this whole section here as a placeholder. Now, technically, we have a train wash coming off this way too. I don't know how the best way to do this is. Can't really do that. Might be able to do that. Nope. Quite. There we go. That would be a train wash. And if we just do it there, maybe we can swing round and then leave it there. There we go. There's a switch and a half. A lot of these are triple switches that we can't do, unfortunately. Are we going to hazard a guess at this being one way? I think so, and I think you'd come up this way. And since there are only sprinters really that operate on here, and obviously class 700s now. A lot of the London network up here that terminate here and then head back. And then you've got the Midland Main Line that we're interested in currently, going the other way. So far so good though. We can just tidy this up a little. I will be happy. We just wanted I just really wanted the infrastructure in right now. But then I can work on a time lapse of some sort to make this look much, much better than what it currently is. And then hopefully get Bedford growing again. The important part of this episode, though, that I wanted to do was getting the Class 37s in. More diesels. There we go. Not perfect. But you kind of see what we're doing. Making a mess. We need to fit something else in here. And it only goes south, oddly. Not sure why, but it does. But anyway, that will be there. That is the depot. We'll switch over. There are loads of changeovers here too. They go like that. Probably run quite quick too. I would imagine what they have. Oh, stop doing that, please. Because, yeah, that's beautiful. Exactly what I'd love to do. Never. What are we going for here? 45? I think 45 works. And I believe the other one which is over here. That is terrible, but what close to what it does. We'll double check it. But I wanted to give you an idea of what we're doing. Like I said, we're making a mess. That's what we're doing. Now, can we fit some before we go? What we got here, would this be perfect? Would kind of be perfect, wouldn't it? I like that. We can... It's kind of nice. Oh, it is nice. I don't know who did this. I'm gonna have to look that up. They connected. There we go. We no. Can't make it high speed, unfortunately, but we're happy with that. I'm happy with that. We kind of got the outline drawn. Is I guess the best way to look at that when you're starting an art project and you want to just kind of get a rough idea of where you're going with it. And that is what I wanted to share with you today. That and big old diesels. And now we have that in. Remember, I don't normally save quite so much. I mean, I'm quite good at saving regularly, but with it being the beta, I just want to oversave, if you can understand that. Very nervy. Every time I add something or click something, I'm always worried it's going to crash and corrupt the save. Which is why I stopped recording too, because I don't want to chance it with as few programs doing stuff as possible when I'm saving. But here we are. That I'm happy with. So, I'm going to go save. We're looking good. I mean, we're going to wrap up the episode pretty much. That was impeccable timing too. My wife called as I was saving and had it paused. That was great timing. Yeah, we're going to go and see how things are going before we end. Got a little bit of time left that we can just have a look at how they're using the buses, for instance. Let's see. No, they're not. That was terrible. Boring. About you. Anybody using these buses? They're not. Miserable. Come on, people. People are using the station, though, however. And it's not been going for long, has it? It takes a while for... Especially with my current config, which I'm supposed to do today. I'll try and fit that in. Had a few issues with it. It wouldn't quite work right, otherwise it would have been out. But I'm going to go back to it. I'm not going to be defeated. This is looking much better. I'm going to miss those. I don't think we're going to get rid of them entirely just yet. Not that I hate the diesel sounds. Quite the opposite. I love the diesel sounds. Where are you going? Are you catching a bus? Yes, you are. Okay, so these are not totally pointless. Oh, someone's on it too. Excellent. Same here. I mean, these are fake, but people are walking up here from the bus stop, which is down there. That's where it is, apparently. It's probably closer to real life too. Very rarely do they drop you right outside the station. It's nice when they do, but it's... I can hear a train. Oh, that's the one that's turning back round, I believe. Should we go to Diesel Land? That's... Oh, it's tarmac this time. Oh, that's another thing. I did change some of the naming, especially in like here. Some of these have been changed. Oh, I added a few of those JK assets. I love these. I'm probably going to figure out a good place to use these. Because there's some places around Peterborough that use something similar. So, glad to get some more scenery going. We head up to Stamford. How's Stamford doing? Nice and busy, and it's kind of settling into a little town now. I like that. Lots of people. Where's our diesels? And our new... Is that a Mallard? No, that's a 37. Got some speed coming into Peterborough. We will get some more Class 37s with some different liveries. Liveries? Commuter service to London. Anybody getting on? Lots of people waiting. I don't know whether they'll get on the fast one or not. Off goes the tractor. Go on, rev it up. No one got on. What are you waiting for? The stopping service. Alright. Oh, there goes our Mallard. No one's going to be on that, ever, more than likely. Yeah. So we need to find a place to... We've still got the Flying Scotsman. We need to find a place to sit and end this episode. A little bit of a short one, but that's because again, we wanted to get the... Oh, it's the freight train. We wanted to get these in. You seem to be doing a good job. 62. Why 62? You shouldn't be... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he's... I don't know whether to double... I don't know. Because we've got a bit of a problem with 200 meter limit. It's very busy. Anybody? No. It's too long. That's the problem. I don't know whether to make him stop at Peterborough anyway. I really don't want to. We'll give it a few months. And if need be, we'll... And they're all kind of bunched up at the moment. But if need be, we'll make them stop at Peterborough as well. Even though they don't. Because this section here is pretty long. I really can't see them getting on that. They will get on the local sprinter, and they are gonna get on. Maybe they won't. We've just changed it, so we'll see. Oh, that's a nice sight. Oh, I do like that. Should we find a place to sit, guys? And always Peterborough, isn't it? There's not much going on in Peterborough at the moment. Not Peterborough, then. A lot of trains there. How about Hitchin? We've got a bit of a junction there at Hitchin. Where are you, Hitchin? Watch there be no trains. Let's sit down here. That's been episode 22, 21. Whoa, getting ahead of myself. We might be past the storm. It's hard to say. We're coming into... Excuse you. We're coming into May, which is the big storm month. So I'll do the best I can to make sure you get regular videos throughout the month of May. To a certain extent, the beginning of June. But then it settles down for a little bit and I can relax and get back to a normal rhythm. I was going to do Train Valley, but I couldn't get it to run. I've sent an email off to the developers of that with a bug report and output. So hopefully that will get fixed, and I'll do a short mini-series on that on Mondays. For Friday, I'm not sure what I'm going to do just yet. For Fridays, for coming Fridays. That's going to be something I kind of feel like recording on the day. It's always going to be different, like I said. And excuse you? It's very busy. I'm liking it. I think that's a great place to leave it. Shall we, let's see if we can do this. Shall we do a bit of that when we sign off? I think that would be nice too. We don't need the... Is that looking very British, guys? It is, isn't it? Looking beautiful. We'll be able to get the new cars in, or the newer cars in soon as well. I've noticed a few of the... there's another new car that's driving around, so we can start swapping out these older cars for the newer ones as they become available. And we are definitely going to leave it there. I waffled on for far too long. Alright guys, so until next time, take care.